do this every week. We're always going to start our live streams out awkward, going, "Are we live yet?" It's just what we do. Welcome to No Signal. So I'm going to keep waiting until I see some comments that says, "Hey, we can hear you. You're live." We're waiting. We're waiting. Are we live yet? Oh, apparently we are, because I can hear you over there on Tiffany's phone. So, welcome everybody. We're still setting up, but we went ahead and went live anyway, because it's what we do. Let me turn this volume down right here. So if y'all read in the chat, we decided we're going to start out with food tonight, right at the beginning, because we kind of have to let this cook while we're doing a live chat with y'all. So let me turn this all off. Hello everyone. Looks like there's already quite a few people on. Appreciate y'all joining. We'll talk about the swag here that is flipped around exact opposite for y'all in just a minute. Hopefully y'all watch that video today. But we're going to start the live stream out with a little bit of cooking. We're going to jump right into the question and answer portion. And then Tiffany will be jumping up throughout the live stream, kind of doing some cooking here. So I'm about to flip the phone around, let her tell you exactly what we're cooking, what we're doing. And like I said, we'll start answering some questions.
All right, so tonight we are cooking what's called chili brown sugar chicken, and we call it Skeeter Bites because we have a friend. You want to tell that portion?
Yeah, we have a friend that we hang out with on the river all the time whose name is Skeeter, believe it or not. Yes, like the mosquito. I don't know how he got the name, but he's got it, and he made these one time, finally gave us the recipe. He made us swear not to share it, so we decided we'd put it on a live stream.
We'll broadcast it for everybody.
Yeah, you know, because that's just what we do. Nah, I don't think he told us that part. It had like one ingredient we couldn't figure out, and she'll tell you here in just a second.
I looked it up though.
Yeah, there we go. So tell us what we're making tonight, babe. And by the way, you have an awesome looking shirt on.
Thank you.
Yeah, how about that?
So this is chili, brown sugar, bacon wrapped chicken kebabs. And what I did was I took 2 cups of dark brown sugar, and then I added about 3 to 4 tablespoons of chili powder. Yes, chili powder.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't do anything without garlic, so lots of garlic. And you can just, everything to your taste. Everybody has their own preference. And I just kind of loosened it up here. And I already have my chicken wrapped on the kebab sticks.
He's like, I'm going to bed. The heck with y'all. Let me know when dinner's ready. So that was the key missing ingredient, chili powder of all things. So we've already got a few ready, so we don't just make this take forever. But check this out. You just throw bacon wrapped chicken chunks. Is that chicken breast you cut up?
Yes, this was 4 chicken breast.
Just roll it in there. It is that simple, but it is so good. It's so sweet, but it got a little bit of, it ain't even heat with the chili powder, but it's just got that awesome
just a great
flavor.
But it caramelizes on the bacon and the chicken, and it's just to die for.
Yes. So I'm reading y'all's comments. Thank y'all so much for jumping on. Everybody's asking when they need to come over. Y'all come on now. Bullet, why are you not looking very excited?
He will once he smells that bacon cooking.
That's
sure.
exactly right. Poor little dog's been up again with us all day long while we're doing chores and taking care of things around here, getting ready for tonight. He, again, didn't get his 23 hours of sleep. So hello, looks like we got people from Canada on, Texas, all over the place. I've seen some of y'all talk about the shirts. We'll talk about those in a minute. Thank y'all so much for the people that's been ordering them today. We've been really excited about that. It's been hard to keep my mouth shut about it. But we wanted to make sure we got some of these shirts in, checked everything out, made sure the logo was to our standards. We're very happy. I mean, that right there is that. 100% love it. All right, I'll shut up. You talk about the cooking.
So now we're just going to put them on the grill. Which way should I lay them?
Yeah, I just go that way.
This way?
Yep, typically I'm doing the grilling, but tonight I'm doing the talking.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, turn this other burner on here. Just a low to medium heat for something like this because that bacon will absolutely flame up and get you. And I just rebuilt this grill too. I thought that was pretty awesome. We've had this grill for quite a while. All the burners rusted out, everything. Found all that stainless stuff on Amazon. But it's lacking the bacon. Let me turn that down just a little. Hey now. Oh look, somebody's all of a sudden excited. So let me read a few more comments while she's in there cleaning up. So Wanda, hello from south of Ocala. She says, I'm very familiar with the area. My sister used to live down there. Love Ocala, although it's grown up a lot here lately since Gainesville has exploded as well. Kevin had a funny little comment right there. His real name was Bendover. Oh my goodness. So James is on. Hello. Ralph said the food looks yummy. Thank you so much, Ralph. Kingwood 43 is on. Snuff Dipper and the Family Farm Homestead, along with a pile of other people there that I've kind of skipped over. We'll get back up to you. So we'll get to some comments here in just a second. In the meantime, again, thank y'all so much for the support with the apparel. We'll talk about that in a second. What else you got going on? We need to go ahead and do the sauteed.
Not right now. I'll do that in just a little bit.
Okay. All right. Give me just a second. I'm going to put the phone back on the stand, and we're going to chat with you. And we'll go over some of these comments. I'll put it up a second. Yeah, almost got it. So, there we go. Beautiful day here in Florida. Let me get over to my computer now and we'll read some of these comments. Of course, let me tilt that down just a little. Trying to find the perfect balance of light. So hard to do with this phone sometimes. So, One Arm Hunter says it's 43 and raining there. That sounds nasty. So sorry to hear that. Hopefully your day clears up. And it's been, actually it's kind of overcast here now, but the majority of the day it's been hot, sunny, and we're losing the light again, but we might have to tilt that down there. We'll try not to blind ourselves, but give you enough light that the back green screen, as everybody was calling it there, is not washing y'all out. So, like I said, Family Farm Homestead's on there. Mr. Doug's on there, says smell good. Don't look behind you. That's right. And I don't know if you could tell. Oh, no, we got them all on the floor. We've got your little, what do you call them?
Thermocels.
Thermocels everywhere around here because the mosquitoes are about to come out too. Apparently they like the cooking. So thank you so much for that. We burn them every single week, one under the table. And then we got yours back there by the grill. Trying to create a thermocell ambiance. Get them going. So Cash asked, how's the garden coming along? Pretty good. I was actually out there earlier. I've got a video I've never made on the channel before, just for gardens, raised bed gardens. And let's just say, trying to be a little more conscientious and be safe about what I put out in my garden. That video will be out in a couple of days because I actually will not finish it until tomorrow. We've got to do some follow-up on it. But I have squash and zucchini that are about that size everywhere on what made it through the frost. The corn is looking absolutely amazing. Cucumbers started taking off. She's been sticking random cut-offs of onions in the ground. They're shooting up this far.
I haven't even looked at it.
Yeah, we're just experimenting, sticking everything out there. But it's coming to life now that we have had a warm week, so there will be another garden video here before long. And we're flaming up bad.
Are
Don't
we?
want to flip
Okay.
that. That's the bad thing about bacon. If you don't babysit the grill, it will flame up like that. Yeah, just throw them all on low, put them on top rack. So we'll do that while we chat with you so we don't burn the whole shop down here. Oh goodness, Mr. Doug, you do not need to send any more refills. I'm still burning through that one box you got me. Plus, I'm a big thermocell user for hunting out in the woods, and I've got another box in the back. I always buy those big 72-hour packs like you sent me. So thank you so much for that. But 'tis mosquito season, no doubt about that. So I'm trying to catch some of these comments. They're coming in so quick. Erica said she loves the shirts. Thank you so much for that. And nice job on the wall all by myself, says Anthony. Appreciate that. I have been working very hard on trying to get that wall up. I ain't gonna lie, it wore me out last week. But tomorrow's video, if y'all just seen the community post that I put up, I'm really, really excited about. I have a tractor attachment, and I did some more stuff to the scaffolding to make it a little safer. I've been listening to y'all. I know y'all been worried, and it's going to make my life so much easier. So there's a full episode tomorrow of new equipment that's going to help me on the house. Now I'm going to go ahead and let you know, this week I have yet to mow the yard. I'm a week behind on mowing. The pasture looks bad. I've got to do mowing. I've got to do some garden stuff. We are going to complete the storm shelter because there's something very special I've been waiting on that just finally showed up from someone that reached out to me, and it's awesome. We're going to do a special review on that. Then we're going to get back on the house, bolting that wall in. A lot of people asking, well, how are you going to secure that wall to the truss? We're not done yet. We got a lot of strapping, blocking, and bolting to do. So it's going to be a jam-packed week, but it's going to be a lot of different things. It isn't going to be just house this week. It isn't going to be just house this week.
Okay.
All right. Don't kill me.
I know.
I've got to clean this place up too. And I want to show y'all that grass I planted out there. I don't know if y'all noticed, the dirt's disappeared. That grass seed has been exploding. Although it's starting to get dry again, we need a little bit of rain. So everything is coming together right now. Garden's exploding, grass is exploding, and I've got to get the mowing ASAP. Catch a few more comments here. Thanks for moving the chair so we can see Bullet, they said. Although now he's back there looking around the grill praying.
Looking for drippings.
And I'm going to keep looking at the grill myself to make sure I don't see fire in there. All right. Yeah, James says you better check that grill. Yeah, we did. Y'all could probably see that flames there a second ago. That's the bad thing about bacon. It's hard to do something with bacon in a live stream and not be babysitting it. We've caught the grill on fire before with bacon. We absolutely have.
Did you say it was Sunday, what time it was and all that?
Yes, let me go ahead and say that. So every week we do live Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, which is what it is now. And I always post these. You have the option of posting the live streams where people can watch them back later. So I want people to understand that's maybe catching this a little later and thinking that we're live. We might not be if it's not Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I will respond to your comments, but I don't want you to post a comment thinking we're live and wondering why I'm not responding to you. But I will get back to you when I most likely wake up the next morning or catch that comment. But I do need to try to say that every single week. So let me see where a few more of these comments are heading. So Kevin says he's trying to raise bed garden for the first time this year. Good luck, man. I'm telling you, it has worked out excellent for me. I'm so glad I went to them. You have the initial cost of wood or whatever you're doing to kind of hold your compost in. Maybe you made the compost, maybe you didn't. There's some cost there. It is so much easier to weed them. Everything grows so much better. The only negative to a raised bed garden that I have found is corn. It wants to blow over. That's a loose soil. It doesn't support it. But y'all seen that I put cattle panels up this year. They have been working awesome. Absolutely awesome. We've had some thunderstorms, windstorms. Corn is not blown over and everything is supported. I'll show that off this week as well. So good luck with your new garden there. Yeah, I want to say, let's see here.
We have a question
Go
about
ahead.
asking if somebody watches the ads and watches them all the way through, does that help the channel?
So yeah, I guess we should talk about some of that stuff. Excellent question. So let me say, yes, the way that we get paid by creating this content is ads that show up on the video. Obviously, things extra like apparel helps as well. But if you watch an ad all the way through, yes, it does help give a slight extra amount of money. If you actually interact with the ad, if it's something you're interested in, click on it, etc. We don't expect you to sit there and torture yourself watching every single ad. We don't expect you to click on every single ad, but we do appreciate that you tolerate them being in the videos, because that's what makes all of this possible. That's why YouTube exists ultimately, to sell ad packages and revenue. So no, you don't have to torture yourself with every single ad if that's what you're asking. But yes, the longer you watch them, the more you interact with them, the better it is for the channel, no doubt. But again, I just want to say we don't expect that. So thank y'all for tolerating them. I try not to stick 15 ads in the video like some people do. Try to space them out, try to put them at points that it's not interrupting what you're watching. But yeah, that's kind of why this whole thing exists right here. Let's see here. So Donna says you're doing a great job on the walls. Thank you so much. I like to think so myself.
Yes, you are doing.
All right, thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm telling you, I want to get this light a little better. Let's see if that helps. You can kind of see us now. Maybe I need to angle it down just a little. Then they can actually see the shirts.
There we go.
All right, so we're getting blinded by a light here, but we're trying to light up our faces for you. We'll cut it off as soon as the sun sets a little bit more. So Bill says next year will I be doing staggered planting of the garden? That way you can have things ripen within 2 weeks intervals. Yes and no, not quite like you think though. I'm actually doing staggered garden this year. That's the beautiful thing about Florida. We get such a long growing season. I'm going to plant some of this stuff and then I'm going to turn around and replant some of it, like corn, for example. Last year I replanted a corn late, just experimenting, playing around, and I got more corn out of it. This year I'm going to replant even earlier because I got a good jump start, and luckily the frost didn't get my corn, so I'll do a second planting. We definitely don't have to do staggered plantings here, although that's common and does help, but a second planting because we have such a long growing season for things that I'm really excited about. And that gives us time to empty the freezer before we do another picking a couple months down the road and not have to have multiple freezers around the property. So you will see, I guess, kind of a second planting, so to speak. So there's Mr. Doug. Thank you so much, sir, with
Thank
the
you,
donation.
Mr. Doug.
So he says, Tiffany's cute in her new shirt. I
Thank
do
you.
agree. I think I'm cute too, Mr. Doug. He said, don't come after me, Andrew. Looking forward to getting the ones that you've ordered. Thank you so
Yes.
much for ordering those,
Thank
Mr. Doug.
you.
And thank you for anybody else that's on this order shirts too. We truly do appreciate it.
Yes.
This is something we've been excited about. We might as well just go ahead and talk about it.
And I want to see everybody send pictures of them in their shirts.
Yeah.
Too.
Kelley'sCountry@gmail.com. Our Gmail or email link is in every single video, including this live stream. If you click the little arrow button just beneath the video, and it'll drop down and give you the description where we have all kinds of information about what we do, including the link to purchase shirts. But if you want to send us pictures in them, that would be awesome. We might include them in a montage or something on the video down the road. That'd be kind of cool.
nice.
So send us those pictures. We truly do appreciate the support, really we do. The donations like Mr. Doug's done, like what y'all just said, the tolerating the ads, the watching the videos, and the purchasing the shirts, that's what's really making this lifestyle, a reality for us. It really is. And we're just getting started, we really are. We've got such big plans for the property and the house and other things down the road. We're truly appreciative that y'all are enjoying it, watching the videos, interacting with us like this. It's something that we look forward to. Seeing y'all's comments and chatting, looks like y'all look forward to it as well. So again, thank you so much for that. And thank you, Mr. Doug. He's without doubt been one of our biggest supporters for sure. Yep, better check the grill again. I see smoke. So Snuff Dipper asked, do we grow any melons in Florida? I'm gonna be honest with you. We grow tons of watermelons in Florida. I'm not the world's biggest fan of watermelons. I would gladly eat them. They're great when you're on the river or on a nice hot day. What I love is cantaloupes. I think cantaloupes are twice as good as a watermelon. I love a sweet cantaloupe with a little bit of salt on it. Oh, there's nothing like it. That's why I've grown a few cantaloupes in the garden. Really, to grow big vining vegetables like melons, cantaloupes, watermelons, anything else, I kind of need a garden outside the raised bed garden so they can just really grow out. Those vines will get 20 foot wide sometimes. And I do have future plans to extend the garden outside of that fence just for vining crops like cucumbers, cantaloupes, and watermelons. But I did not grow any watermelons this year. There are a dime a dozen around us. I have a neighbor that grows them on the back side of the property here, grows them down the road, and I can literally go to a cart behind a tractor every day and get fresh picked watermelons if I want them. Yeah, we still pay for them, but it's a little more convenient than growing them here and taking up all your garden space with those huge vines. And like I said, cantaloupes, another story. I could eat a cantaloupe a day, really, if it's prep ready, cold out of the refrigerator with a little bit of salt on it. Ooh, I love them. Absolutely love cantaloupes. So Cash says he's waiting for a shirt before he gets my picture. He says since he's a moderator, he should get a free shirt. He's mighty demanding tonight. We'll see, Cash. We'll see. But thank you for your service. I forget what he put earlier. He was the Kelley's. I say it again. Something police patrol or something like that. So we do appreciate you doing what you're doing. So Wood Ducks just jumped on. He says, "Good evening, y'all. Hope you're doing well. We're doing excellent. Thank you. Hopefully y'all made it through all those bad thunderstorms up in Georgia safely. What was that, last weekend? It was just horrible weather, but it's been beautiful this week and quite hot. So appreciate you chatting with us. A Outdoors says he loves the shirts. Thank you so much for that. We truly appreciate it. So how many windows are we putting in the house since Van Life with Crystal? Give me a minute.
I haven't actually counted them up either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
12. 12 total.
7,
The end wall is going to have a ton of them. They're actually going to be stacked together, and then we're doing custom trapezoid windows. That's the wall that I may start building as soon as the end of this week, for sure first of next week. That's going to be the nightmare wall. It's probably going to take me at least a full week just to build that one wall. I have to do triple stacked 2x10 headers. I was actually building a wood order earlier with Lowe's. Y'all want to know something crazy? 2x10s are actually about the same price or a little cheaper than 2x8s, and 2x8s are about the same price as 2x4s. This is nuts.
Crazy.
I have never seen lumber like this because 2x4s and 2x6s are in high demand right now with everybody building houses. Apparently not many people are getting 2x8s, 2x10s. 2x8s and 2x10s are actually cheap. I was dreading building this order thinking these are going to be $50 a piece boards. They're coming out $22, $23 for 14 and 16 foot 2x8s and 2x10s. About half what I was thinking. This junk is blowing my mind with lumber right now. The common stuff you need, yeah, through the roof. The used to be expensive stuff, apparently nobody wants it. Go pick up all you want. I could have built the whole house, had a 2x8 or 2x10 walls now looking at it, and would have probably been a little cheaper than building out of 2x4, 2x6s. This is nuts, y'all.
Wow.
But yes, 12 windows, whatever I told you, that big wall is coming this week. So Doug says he likes the bullet shirt idea curled up by his chair with the fire pit. That could be something we work on in the future. Right now, this is officially going to become our logo, so we'll always carry this in some way, shape, or fashion, whether we go with a different company, build a website, or whatever we do. But we do plan on doing some different campaigns down the road for things like the ladder incident, which we should not be speaking of. Dealer killer, everybody likes the anti-armadillo. I'm all for that. Of course, we've got to get something with bullet. And if we eventually build a website down the road, we do have some ideas in mind for our four-legged friends as well.
Yes.
That I think would be pretty awesome to put on there.
Pretty exciting.
We're just getting our feet wet with the merchandise stuff. We kind of want to see if there's any demand for it. Again, the colors, the sizes, what people are really looking for. With the house build going on, we can't just invest thousands of dollars in building a website, stocking up a bunch of shirts somewhere, and praying that they go out the door. We just don't really know where we're at, to be perfectly honest with y'all. But again, thank y'all so much for that. So there's Cash. He says, top flight security. Mm-hmm. That's what he wants to call it. All right, Cash, thank you for the top flight security, buddy. So Doug asked about Starlink. And you know what? I meant to go check Starlink out this week since you told me you pre-ordered. And hopefully some of y'all chime in on this if you've heard about it. I am patiently waiting for Starlink to launch a satellite internet service for people that live out here in the middle of nowhere like us, so we can really start doing live streams better.
So is that about to come?
They're saying end of this year. They're starting to pre-order. It's already up north. They're launching more and more satellites. It's coming down south, and it's supposed to be like $100 a month, I think. But for truly fast, at least for us, internet, that's something we could really use. So for the price of internet plus Hulu and a few other TV services, you can have all that for less than a dish network bill, or what's the other one? We don't do satellite TV anymore. Dish Network and I don't know, one of them satellite TV services. We ain't got no time for TV.
Oh, Comcast.
No, y'all should be watching YouTube anyways. Direct TV,
yes.
That's it. So if y'all hear about that, let me know. I am very excited about Starlink. I really need it for this YouTube thing. Really looking forward to it. So Chris says where he's at 2x4x10s are $8.90 each. I looked at 2x4x8s today. They were $7.53. They were $4, I think, last year. So pretty much doubled. Sadly, that's kind of good because most of the lumber here is 3 to 400% markup right now. Y'all know something crazy? Went and had a buddy price half-inch plywood this week, half-inch CDX at Home Depot. $72 here. $72 for half-inch plywood. OSB now, $47.50 as of this week. Just insane.
Wow. Stuff's
flying through the roof. I am so excited now. I got my OSB for $30 a sheet, but really I shouldn't be excited about that. The stuff was $9 to $11 before COVID. I got it for $30. Now it's $47.50. So I guess I'm thankful, absolutely, in a way. But $30 is still high. This stuff's got to drop, y'all. Got to drop. So there's Mr. Doug again. Thank you so much. Made another donation. He says, liking the channel merch. The oak tree came out great. Can't believe your photo picked up the tiny pines. I couldn't either.
I know.
I didn't even notice that until like we got shirts in, and I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. It's got my tiny little pine trees going across it. It's even got the moss hanging from the tree that I probably should have tore down before I took the picture.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
But it makes it really authentic. So I like it. And thank you again for ordering the shirts. We truly do appreciate it. Thank you for all that you do, Mr. Doug. I mean, my goodness. Every week, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say anymore. All right. So Family Farm Homestead said they paid $58 for one sheet of half-inch treated plywood today. Here's the crazy thing. Treated plywood here right now is cheaper than non-treated. Actually, treated lumber of any kind right now is cheaper. It's blowing my mind. Underground burial wire is cheaper than regular in-house Romex. I've never seen things like this. I guess it's where the supply and demand is. We might want to check on those, you think?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Get up. Yep.
So Ralph says he's got to go eat dinner. Looks like dinner's cooking and smelling good. Yeah, that smoke's got me a little worried. We're going to check on that. Thank you for chatting with us, Ralph, and swinging by. And Cash says Mr. Doug's the man. Yes, Mr. Doug is the man. Thank you so much. So Erica says starving is $500 up front cost, 100-month service would be easy to make it portable as well for snowbirds. Yes, that is a cool thing about the Starlink as well. Absolutely portable, 100%. So $500 up front for all the equipment. Ouch, but I guess that is what it is. $100 a month. If they give you the speeds they're promising, that would be a game changer for us and absolutely worth it. Hey, I see flames back there.
I know, I'm making it happen.
Actually, don't worry. I just took a sneak peek. It looks really good even though there's flames. We didn't burn it down this time. Woo! Oh, goodness. So Cash says he thinks we should run a limited special order on the ladder shirts. We might do that. That's the cool thing about these campaigns, and hopefully y'all watched the video today. Literally, these shirts will not start printing for 2 weeks. That's the good thing about the campaign for the company. They don't sit there and print one shirt a day and have to set their equipment up. They wait till this order's completely done 2 weeks from now, then they print it, and that keeps us from having to pay $22 for a shirt that we sell for $20. You know, they kind of pass a discount along to us because we're allowing them to, or us to build up a big order before they print it. So I totally understand that. But that's the cool thing about campaigns. We can launch special types of shirts anytime we want. We can do a campaign and say it's a ladder shirt or a dealer killer shirt. It's a one-time only type thing. Or we can launch a campaign as many times as we want. So this is a really cool idea. Now, no, we don't make the money on these things like if we were to go out and spend $10,000 in stock and store with them. But again, we're just trying to get started, see if there's any demand for it. And I know a lot of y'all have been asking. This is a way to get y'all a shirt. I know a lot of people want to donate and probably feel better about donating if they actually get something physical for it. Completely understand that. Plus, maybe we'll run into one of y'all one day. I'd love to see somebody out and about wearing one of these shirts. So thank y'all for that. And Cash, we'll look at doing a ladder shirt. Although we're not supposed to be talking about that incident anymore. And then right behind him, Andy says, hey, we need a shirt with a ladder on the ground.
It will not be happening again.
Yeah, not going to happen. So Katie T says from Wales, UK, awesome. Thank you so much for chatting with us. It's got to be really late over there, right? Yes, got to be really late over there. Thinking time moves forward, obviously going over. Thank you for staying up and chatting with us, if I'm thinking correctly. So Eric Ferguson says, let's go fishing. I'll be down at Keaton tomorrow through Wednesday. Oh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. But I have got way too much going on, and I just got the look of, you better be working on that house this week.
No.
Yeah. Between all the mowing I've got to do, some errands I've got to run, I've got to get that wall secured. I can't just leave C-clamps on it. I've got a ton of stuff I have got to do this week. I really do. But I hope you tear them up. The trout have been biting down at Keaton. Best of luck with that.
And we goofed off enough the last couple of weeks. We got to get on it.
We got it. Oh, so you're going to help me build some walls tomorrow?
Sure.
Uh-huh. She said, we've goofed off. We've got to get back on it. Well, we goofed off. I got to get back on the house. That's all right. You going to work a real job tomorrow.
I'm going to work hard this week.
I truly
so
appreciate it. All right, so Johnny said, be careful opening that lid. That's exactly right. I can't tell you how many times I've opened it and had pure singed hair, somewhat eyebrows missing, going, hey.
I made sure it was no flame.
And that's usually on our bacon incidents right there. All right, let's see what else we got here. Coming to California. Oh, come to California, I'll wear my ladder shirt. No, you come to Florida and bring me my dump trailer, and I'll give you a ladder shirt. How about that, Cash? And Chris says, yep, my new goof up that I've been constantly doing. We need to get a shirt of Andrew holding an extension cord next to the chop saw saying plug it in. Boy, I have been doing, I can't tell you how many times I do that. I go out there sleepy-eyed in the morning, get all my stuff set up, get my measurements, put my first board up there, and my saw never works. Never works, because I can't remember to plug the dadgum thing in.
Yeah.
Oh, so Juan's Animal Ranch asked what ended up happening with the tractor bucket. So once I discovered that I had made a boo-boo, built a wall in place of where I typically put the tractor bucket in and take it out, luckily I had it on furniture dollies. The issue is everywhere I had to go has a concrete drop off because we elevated the house above the porch. So I eventually wound up carrying it out one doorway. It fell off the furniture dolly. Too heavy for me to lift. Have to unload all the tools out of it. Finally, barely get it picked up, kick a furniture dolly underneath it, get to going, falls off the next furniture dolly. Oh my goodness. Finally get that picked up, get back on one, then have to load all the tools back in. It took me a little bit, but I got it out the door, got it on the porch to where I could come up to it with the tractor and get it. That won't be happening anymore. Now the tractor bucket's gonna stay on the porch with the tools in it while I build the last wall of the house. Yeah, that was one of those, worked all day, real proud of myself, and realized I had built a wall around all my equipment that was supposed to be lifted out of the house.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I got it.
You got it figured out.
Yeah, because I did not want to tell her I need to buy a new, very expensive tractor bucket, and like everybody else said, that could be like your coffee table inside, put the glass on the tractor bucket or something.
God, I would have died.
You might have to do a tractor bucket shirt, I don't know. All right, so Bo Rogers just hopped on, so what's up, Kelley's? He is a guy that's hooked me up with something very special that's going to be in that video tomorrow. So the image I just posted on the community tab, I'm really excited about tomorrow. I have got some awesome equipment now that's really going to help me work on the house. And thanks to Bo, I have got a sweet piece of tractor equipment that is going to make everything safe. A lot of people have been concerned about some of the way I'm working. I'm working at heights. I totally get it. I'm working alone. This is really going to help me out. So thank you for jumping on and chatting with us, Bo.
And thank you for helping us out with that.
Yeah, please, or yeah, absolutely, thank you. So Greg asked, are we going to sell ball caps down the road? I do plan on it. I'm going to be honest with you. The company that we're with right now for shirts, not crazy about the couple of ball cap offerings that they have, but I do want to do some caps down the road. I've got probably after we build a website and I can purchase a certain set number order of caps, figure out how to put a logo in. I really like the leather patch caps, but we might can do embroidery. I'm already looking into it. We'll be working on it. Kind of got to fill this whole merchandise situation out, but ball caps will be coming along with a few other special things. So, Child of God said that was a great tip of the day. I'm assuming you meant whenever I told you, here's your pro tip, plug your saw in, it'll work better. Yep, it was. Scotland. Wow, Alexander Geeds, if I'm saying your last name right, from Scotland. Great channel. And regards. So thank you so much for getting on and chatting with us. That is awesome. All the way from Scotland. We truly do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So William Owen just jumped on, says hello, Andrew and Tiffany. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much for getting on and chatting with us. Let's see what else we got here. All right. So Chris Broadhagen, if I'm saying your name right, says Taven and Tate. They're 4 and 2 years old. Would like to thank you for your tractor videos. You're in a great channel, and thanks if you would say hi to them. Well, I'm saying hi again to Taven and Tate. Thank y'all so much for watching the channel. Yes. We truly do appreciate y'all liking the tractor videos. I have found out recently there is a lot of small children that really like this, and they seem to like firewood videos, tractor videos. And we are going to have some tractor videos coming this week because it's stinking hot. I have AC in my tractor. I'm spoiled, and we got a mow pasture. I'm going to enjoy the heck out of my AC. So the John Deere is coming out from the barn this week. So we'll have some tractor videos for you. Thank y'all so much for watching the channel. We truly do appreciate it. So Bill says, forget a coffee table, get some cushions for it, and I guess we can make a bench out of the tractor bucket. That's what he's trying to say. That actually ain't a bad idea. I kind of like that. Except I don't even know what a tractor bucket costs. Probably a couple $1,000. That'd be an expensive bench.
Yeah.
We will just leave it to go in front of the tractor. It doesn't need to be a bench.
Nothing new right now.
Yeah, I need my bucket back, and I need to keep that money. All right, so Logan asked how are our cups holding up and the caps coming soon. Awesome, appreciate that. He's been hooking us up with some merch here. Cups have been doing great, and we've been carrying these things out on. I've had it on the Ranger, the tractor, the boat, whatever these are coated with. They are doing awesome. They're really thick, nice coating. We've been enjoying them. We use them all week long. We are huge tumbler fans. I won't say Yeti, but whatever all these tumblers are. I have found out when I can go out there and work all day long, if I'll fill one of these cups up slap full with ice, I might have to put ice in it twice a day, and then I can carry all my hot drinks and just keep filling this. So much better than filling a cooler up. So really, really like that. Thank you again for the cups. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
When are you going to get the, do we need to get the okra stuff? Okay. She said, shut up, get out of your live stream. You keep grilling. All right. So Hope Bartlett just jumped on. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sissy.
Hey. Yeah. She said, finally made it. Love and miss you already. Love the merch. Thank you so much for that.
Yay.
We finally got around to doing it, so appreciate you jumping on the chat with us, Hope. Thank you so much. So Leo Kelley, who spells his name wrong without the EY, he says we're okay anyways because we spell our name wrong. So, all right, we might have to make some Kelley's Country Life shirts without the EY. How about that? We'll make one shirt for you. Lord knows what that would cost. I'm not so sure that you're worth it because you're always getting on to me saying my name's wrong. I'm going to cut this light off because it's blinding me. I'll be right back. Cool, y'all can see me now. Kind of. So William asked, did I replant a couple of tomato plants deep? I did not, because I went out there and got looking at it. The soil is so loose, if I had mounded it up, which is what I was thinking about doing, I don't like digging up plants once the roots get established. It always seems to hurt them. But I was going to mound it up. Uh-oh. Okay. So, yep, let's show that off. So, some frozen okra from last year. Literally just cut it out of vacuum seal bags. And what all do you have in this again, babe?
Garlic, onion, and okra, and Everglades seasoning.
And, yeah, garlic, onion, okra, and Everglades seasoning, the original. It is so good on vegetables. So she's going to throw this on the burner over there and let this saute down. But people don't think you can freeze okra. You absolutely can. You don't have to pickle it or can it. It's great in sauteed meals where you're already going to cook a vegetable down soft anyways. So we'll show that off in a minute and let her keep cooking. So, holy moly, Mr. Doug, thank you again, sir. Oh, wow. He says he just made a $150 donation.
Oh my gosh!
Golly,
thank you
man.
so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Doug. My goodness, you're too good to us. You really are. He says, so dinner fun. We'll let everyone else support the trailer and grapple fun this time. Wow.
Thank you so much.
$150 dinner fun, baby.
Wow.
What?
Well, it is a special occasion this week.
Yes, it is. It is a special occasion this week. We might as well go ahead and say it. Tiffany's birthday is this week. So we are going to have to go out and celebrate thanks to you, Mr. Doug. Now our second dinner celebration. So everybody wish Tiffany a happy birthday because it'll be this week before we get to the next live stream.
Thank you.
Believe it or not, she is going to be 26 years old.
I am not. I'm going to be 21.
21 years old. Y'all buying that? That's what a guy's supposed to do, right?
That's
well,
right.
You don't look a day over 21,
That's
baby.
right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Doug, and it's perfect timing. So, yes, we will carry her out for her birthday.
Thank you. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes.
Yes,
Cinco de Mayo.
thank you so much. That's right, Cinco de Mayo. Oh, Cash says 19 years old. Hang on now. All right, yeah, I guess you're making me look like a cradle robber. We can't say that unless you want to say I look 24, 25. If it weren't for all this gray hair coming through. So Bill says his birthday's this week too. Well, happy birthday,
Well, happy
Bill.
birthday.
He said sadly he'll be 41, not 21. I'll let you a little secret. She's not 21. She's not 21 at all. So wow, you're getting you a ton of birthday wishes.
Thank you.
And Cash says, nope, I look older. No, thanks, Cash. Really do appreciate that.
Yeah,
20
that gray hair showing.
27, 28? Yeah, I know. I got to put some just for men in. I ain't doing that stuff. I'm going to have gray hair. I'm going to have gray hair. The heck with it. So the family farm home says I look more their age, so I'm guessing you look 24, 25 too? Must be what it is. So William says in Massachusetts they hill up tomato plants and trench around it for watering. Maybe I do need to hill it up. Only thing I'm concerned with is having loose compost. Every time I go out in the water, it's just going to fall away. But I guess I should try that. I ain't gonna lie, my Roman tomatoes, when I planted them the first day or two, they look bad, really bad. Luckily, they have taken root, and now they're starting to come back alive, stand up, support themselves in tomato cages. I was thinking I have already done messed these things up and didn't know what I did. But it was really hot those couple of days. I guess just planting them, I should have watered them multiple times a day, but I was hitting them pretty hard with the water. But they're looking good now. So maybe we'll have some tomatoes to try here before long. Whoa! So Family Farm Home says 72. You saying I'm looking more your age? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with your age, but Come on now. We can't go
Maybe he's
from
talking about the degrees.
we can't go from 22 to 72. All right. Oh, so Bill says his beard skipped gray and went straight to white. Well, mine's trying to do the peppered look. We'll see how that turns out right here. Sharon says, can't remember being 21 too long ago. Well, again, she's not 21. She's in her 30s, we'll just say
Early
that.
30s.
And before long, I'll be working on 40, so whatever. Over the hill, as they say. So Charles says, cheer up, Andrew. Even your dog has gray whiskers. But you do realize he's 77 in dog years, right? You're not making me feel any better at all. So Janet just jumped on from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Thank you so much for jumping on and chatting with us. As you can see, we're kind of grilling, cooking, chatting, and showing off the merch there today. I'm really excited about it. I can't quit talking about it. It's taken a while to get here. I'm more excited about the fact that I promised everybody if we hit 10,000 subscribers, which to me, I was thinking that was going to be next year,
Right.
Christmas time or next year.
Yeah.
This is a milestone right here, so really excited about it.
And I love clothing, so anything
does
that
like
we
clothing.
can customize, I love it.
Yeah. All right, so Leo, I'm with Andrew. You spelled your name wrong. It says Uncle Tim Kelley, who's got my back. That's exactly right. I hope my real Uncle Tim doesn't get on here and wonder while I'm cheating on him and found a new Uncle Tim. But you get him, Uncle Tim, you get him. Leo is spelling his name wrong. All right, so Chris and Tiffany, I got it right this time, just made a donation. Thank you so much for that.
Yes,
and what does it
thank
say?
you.
Just got our shirts, and they look great. Wow, you've already ordered some shirts. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate it. We think they look kind of great too. Thank you for that. Everybody has said the oak trees was the ticket, and I think it is. So thank you for ordering the shirts. Thank you for the donation, man. I feel awesome that y'all are supporting us like this.
Yes,
thank you so much. Full back there says thank you.
We're gonna get him on something eventually.
Yes.
A little mascot.
So Doug says, how'd you enjoy the new tractor tablet? Saw your post, looks handy. Well, that video is going to be out tomorrow. I actually haven't used it. There was some slight modifications, so there'll be a little bit of welding in that episode. But I did get up on it and kind of check it out, and it looks and works awesome. We're going to finish securing the wall this week with it, but it's going to be so handy, such an awesome piece of equipment for the tractor. Really looking forward to it, Mr. Doug. But that video will be out tomorrow. Got done editing that earlier, and just have to do a little bit more checking over that tonight, and I'll have it posted tomorrow afternoon at 6. So David says he was finally able to buy his vegetables for his raised bed. Mother Nature gave frost the other day. Yeah, there's a lot of people up north still been dealing with some crazy weather. Now we went from absolute 0 frost chances to 87 degrees, 88, a 90-degree day. Things are burning up. Now we've got bugs popping out everywhere. Grasshoppers, caterpillars, things are coming out of the woodwork earlier than I've ever seen. So I'm about to have to turn my gardening episode into not worried about frost. How do we deal with all these bugs? I'm going to have to work on them hard. We'll let y'all in on a little secret. I went out there just a little bit ago, dug up around one of my potato plants because somebody had me nervous. I've got the biggest, most beautiful potato plants I have ever in my life grown or seen. I have heard people say when you get those big, gorgeous plants, a lot of times there's no potatoes. I dug down, started finding new potatoes, so I am really excited. I didn't dig much. Hopefully they're producing well. But as soon as I seen one or two, I'm done. We'll be digging some potatoes here before long as soon as those plants kind of die off. But now, like I said, now we got to deal with bugs everywhere. And I know Bo, who just jumped on, I went and checked out his garden the other day. He's dealing with caterpillars and bugs and stuff everywhere too. You would think with us having a real winter and a bunch of frost, these bugs wouldn't be everywhere. They're showing up like crazy. So Pam says Tiffany, she'll be 76 on May 18th and was born in Pensacola. So we have another May birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Pam. Thank you so much for all the videos you watch. Miss Pam is like, I wish I had the #1 viewer trophy. I don't know if anybody watches or comments more here lately than Miss Pam. So thank you so much for watching. But there's a few I want to hear that's without a doubt giving her a running. And happy birthday again.
So does it show you anything like that in your...
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
Analytics
Okay.
doesn't say, hey, this person watched the most or anything like that. But because I try to respond to every comment every day, I'll always see Miss Pam's name right there with multiple comments. So thank you so much for the support.
She's always saying, give us a thumbs up.
Yep, absolutely. So have I done any fishing, says Jade. Well, just other than the couple videos we posted, I am going to try to maybe sneak out one morning this week for a little bit of bass fishing because I am itching to go. Problem is, I just keep such a packed full schedule, taking care of 51 acres, building the house, running errands, picking up lumber, placing orders. It's a full-time job. It really is. It's a full-time job to not have a job, as weird as that is, although this is now my job. I'm going to try to sneak out and do a little fishing. Birds are chirping. 'Tis the season. It's springtime, full bloom. I need to do some fishing. I really want to go. Actually, I don't know if Dad's watching. We need to go do some red belly fishing. That's kind of what I've been thinking about. Hearing the birds chirp in the morning. Now it's the, I don't even know how you pronounce it, the catids, that you'll hear them kind of whistling and hollering, those bugs that leave the shells on the limbs. Once those start, usually those brim are biting. I'm kind of itching to go do that. So I need to reach out to Dad this week and see if he wants to go do a little brim fishing. That'd be something fun to do.
That'd be good.
We need to do that. We're going to have some fishing coming up. We've got to. We absolutely got to do it. So Sharon says, be 66 tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Absolutely
Yes.
happy birthday. Oh, let's see. So Doug says he's 51 years old and Phil's 51. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know what they say, 51's the new 51.
I'm like, where are you going?
I just made that up. I don't know. What is it? They say 30s is the new 20s and all that stuff. So hopefully 51 feels great, Mr. Doug. I really hope it does for you. So Cash says he's going to be 38 but feels 75. That's not good, Cash. You might need to change the way you're living.
Yeah, I feel a little bit older too sometimes.
Well, I sure enough don't feel 18 or 21 anymore, that's for sure. And this house is making me feel some of these ages that are getting thrown out as well. But when it's all said and done, and I'm gone, she'll get to enjoy her house, and yeah. Whew.
That's what he said the other day when I went out there. He said, I sure hope you enjoy this house when I'm gone. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, because I'm going to be dead by the time I finish this thing.
This thing's killing me. That house is killing me. I said, that's a good thing we're building a one bedroom. That's all you're going to need, because you ain't getting no boyfriend. You ain't getting no boyfriend. You'll watch her when I'm gone. I'm going to try to do my best to get that house finished, but it's killing me. Actually, I'm being honest with you. I'm really enjoying building the house. I really am. Something I've kind of always been excited about, and my little bit of OCD and pickiness, I'm kind of glad I'm getting to build it because I'm getting to overbuild and do things kind of like I want. I love the learning. I'm really excited about the whole
I've had
process.
several people ask me, they're like, why doesn't anybody help Andrew? And I'm like, believe me, plenty of people have offered, but he is just very picky.
I'm hard-headed, stubborn, and picky. Plus, if there's a way I can do it, I'm going to do it. Now, if it's just going to take a ton of extra time, I'm calling for the help. Like lifting those walls, there's no point in rigging pulleys or driving a tractor on a slab that could crack. I'm going to call somebody. But lifting the double top plates like y'all seen me do this week, a quick little chain throw over and a pulley and rope, I kind of like figuring those things out and doing it. And I'm stubborn, hard-headed. And like I've told some of y'all, when this house is said and done, it's going to be nice to kind of sit out there on that finished back porch and say, I built this. Most of it. Obviously, I didn't do the slab or the roof, but I want to try to do as much as I can to kind of have that little sense of satisfaction at the end of the day, knowing it's well built and knowing I had a hand in it. Kind of hard to explain. I enjoy it, though. I really do. Let's see here. Oh, Bill says he feels more like a work truck. It's not the years, it's the mileage. Well, sorry to hear that, Bill. Maybe trade in for a new truck? Oh.
New wheels or something?
Yeah, tell me about it. All right, so Mr. Jimmy just jumped on. Thank you so much for jumping on and chatting with us. He said he was seed planting. Good evening, everyone. Hey, that sounds like a great thing to be doing. I'm glad some of this cold weather is getting going for a lot of y'all. I see flames. You got them on the bottom rack?
I turned it off.
Yeah, you got that middle one going.
Oh,
Y'all see them flames? Holy moly. Call the fire department. Just cut that burner off.
I did. It's
Well, it'll burn out right there. Just leave it open. It's good to go. So, yeah, sorry. We had a moment. A distraction. Goodness gracious. So Andy says from Lulu, Georgia, the house build's looking good and the merch looks great. Happy birthday, Tiffany. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the merch. Thank you for wishing her a happy birthday. We truly do appreciate that. Oh, goodness. Holy moly. Mr. Doug, come on, man.
Mr. Doug. Oh my
Seriously.
gosh.
Seriously.
A deposit.
That's too much, man. Golly, Mr. Doug. We appreciate you so much.
Yes,
we really
Mr.
do.
Doug.
But man, we absolutely don't expect that. But thank you so much. Let me read
Wow.
what he said. Goodness gracious, Mr.
That's
Doug.
awesome.
He said,
Thank
there's a
you.
deposit for a fishing trip and fire pit if I get this mosquito off of him. Really hoping to get to meet y'all one day soon, hopefully in the fall.
Yes.
Man, thank you so much. Without a
hope to see
doubt,
you too.
we owe you big time. You have been so kind, so generous to
Yes.
us. We can't thank you enough. It's people like you, without a doubt, that's allowing us to do exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Man, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. That is beyond kind. Thanks. Wow. So Lake Pines Farm says built home by himself. Lots of late nights and long weekends. Took about 1.5 years. Only some subcontracted very few things. Awesome, man. Hopefully it was a good experience for you. Hopefully you got that sense of pride and satisfaction like I'm kind of really just craving. And I'm going to do the same thing. Minor things subcontracted out at the end of the day. Trying to build as much as I can and really looking forward to it. Really enjoying the process. So yeah, as everybody's saying, thank you so much, Mr. Doug. I can't hardly think straight right now. You've been too good to us. You really have. So Cash is waving his hand. He says, quick question. Any chance of maybe carving some names into the boards of the wall? Nominate Mr. Doug to have his name carved in one of them. No kidding.
Right.
Without a doubt, Mr. Doug's helping build that house.
Yes.
You maybe you're joking, maybe you're not, but we maybe do need to try to figure out something to do. Might not be carved on the board. Maybe we need to build something that's kind of a memory for all this. We've already got our stuff stamped into the concrete, including a little sleepy back there. But we do need to think about that. That is food for thought, Cash.
My wheels are turning right now.
Yeah, we'll come up with something, Cash. Thank you, without a doubt. Oh, let's see here. So now Leo's saying Kelley with an EY. Kelley, we're all the same, right? I don't know. You're the one telling me that we're not the same. But whatever. I like to think we're all the same, Leo, Kelley. We'll see. Thank you for chatting with us, though. Oh, goodness. So Kevin says that's the one reason he loves the Blackstone. What? No singed eyebrows or flare-ups? And maybe we should try to cook this on the Blackstone. I'm afraid it would burn the bacon before it would ever cook the chicken.
Right.
That's kind of the way it goes there. And anytime you grill bacon fat, it flames. You can't turn the flame down low enough without a doubt. Uh-oh, Bullet's checking for crumbs. So, yeah, again, everybody's saying Doug. Doug's the best without a doubt, so thank you. And Lena is saying we need an all Tiffany video. Apparently, Lena doesn't like Andrew's video. I'm just kidding. We're going to see if we can get her. I tell you what, that is an animal-loving woman right there. Whenever we can finally get some animals here on the property, I think you're going to see a ton more videos for her, without a doubt. Actually, she's been kind of working something behind my back here a little too soon.
Stop.
All right. But we're gonna try to get some animals here before long. I think that's when you're gonna really see her come out of her shell.
I'm always looking for horses. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, no, you stop. So if anybody, well, I'm always looking for fencing. Somebody wants to donate some fencing, we'll get her a horse. How about that? Our fencing money is over there in that house. But we're eventually gonna get her some animals, and I'm really looking forward to getting some animals myself. I really am. We got to get a farm dog. We got to get some chickens. We got to get this thing rolling. We need chickens bad.
Yes, we do.
We made
go through some eggs.
We made 22 breakfast burritos today in frozen. 22. Ton. How many eggs is that? 24, 36?
I did 19 eggs.
Okay. Almost
Yeah.
20 eggs she did this morning
Yeah.
alone. Holy moly. We need some chickens. All right. So, yeah, again, everybody's still thanking Mr. Doug, without a doubt. We're going to continue to do so.
Yeah.
Such a good man. Man, my goodness, such a good man. I'm going through all the Doug comments. Give me a minute. Oh, let's see here. Thank you, Miss Pam, for your kind comment, without a doubt. So Jade says, your brother loves to watch tractor videos. More of those coming. And we're going to start getting into some food plot stuff before long. And in case y'all haven't forgot, I still have telephone poles down there. We're going to be building a Dove power line at some point too.
We gotta get on
I
that
got on
too.
board with that because I love our Dove season. Love it. And I'm going to build that fake power line out there one way or another. That's coming. That is without a doubt coming. So a lot more tractor videos coming. All right, so Mr. John, who's got a YouTube channel, Freaking Jeep, just stopped by. Said stop by, say hi. Still light out. Got to get back to work. Got to clean up his sawmill. He has an awesome antique sawmill. If you're into any of that stuff, go check him out. But I appreciate you stopping by. He is another awesome commenter. Watches a lot of our videos. So thank you so much for that. Although I think he enjoys the firewood videos a little more, and I've got to get back to that too. I've got a ton of firewood sitting down there on the ground. Just got to get split up because I plan on just burning a ton of it on that front porch right there. It's coming up fall. Really looking forward to that. So Zachary just jumped on. He says, hi all. Please, appreciate you stopping by and chatting with us. And Doug says, tell Tiffany we'll start a fence and horse fund. All right. We're going to have a ton of fun. I'm going to have to get a little booklet out here. All right. So Bill says, farm dog and a llama or alpaca. I don't know about them old spitting alpacas and llamas.
I don't know about them either.
We'll have to see about that. We'll eventually get to some bigger animals out there in the pasture, no doubt. So put the horse in the house, no money involved. Got jokes, huh, Cash? No, yeah, that is Cash. All right. Ain't happening, buddy. It's called a skillet shot and dove hunting. Okay, I got you. And did you buy your gator tail boat local, says Jade? Absolutely did. Go see Wayman. Definitely go talk to Wayman at Jack's Boats and Trailer in Perry, Florida. He is a busy man, and he's been turning out gator tails like I have never seen. But that's where I bought my boat, and tell him that I sent you, without a doubt. There's been a lot of people there. Actually, funny story, I just stopped in there a couple days ago and was getting some grease because it's time for me to service my gator tail motor. And I'm coming out getting in the truck, and the guy stops me. He goes, you do YouTube? I said, yes, sir. So he gave me a fist bump. He's like, I watch all your videos. So, yeah, that is cool. So I don't know that he watches this channel, but I seriously doubt he's on the live stream. But if he is, nice meeting you.
Yes.
And like I said, go see Wayman at Jack's Boats and Trailer there in Perry, Florida. Let's see here. Leo Kelley, that spelled wrong, says later. Appreciate you chatting with us. And Jeremiah says fake power line or zip line. Ooh, I like your thinking. Although I don't know that I'll trust these older power poles that I have for a zip line, but I definitely trust it to hold up dove. Well, when that cooks down a little more, I'll show you the okra that we're doing over there. I think the chicken's done, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Chicken's done, skeeter bites as we call them. Okra is still getting there.
Just in time for the skeeter.
Yeah, just in time for the skeeters. And Bullet's still patiently waiting for crumbs. Alright, let's see here. I watch all your videos. So Colleen says, I watch all your videos because you're great people. Thank you so much, Miss Colleen. We appreciate that. We try to be as genuine as we can. I appreciate y'all enjoying our lifestyle and what we do, without a doubt. Thank y'all so much for that. So bonfire been going for 2 days now, says Freaking Jeep. Well, if we had a bonfire here, you would be burning up because it's been 80-something degrees here the last couple of days. So enjoy, hopefully, the last of your fires if you're looking forward to spring and winter coming up. And I bet you get a lot of stuff to burn off that sawmill. A bunch of outer cuts, slabs, things like that. I'm sure you can burn fires all the time. Plus, he has a sweet log splitter, splits firewood all the time. That man is non-stop, without a doubt. So 450 Fat Man says, sorry, just got on. Don't apologize. Get on whenever you can get on. Appreciate you stopping by and chatting with us. Thank you so much. As you can see, we're kind of doing a little bit of everything tonight. Talking about merch, chatting with y'all, cooking in the background, and enjoying a, at the moment, skeeter-free night, although we know they're coming. But thanks to some of y'all, we've got thermocells lit everywhere. We'll try to deal with the bow, excuse me. So Doug says, that's really cool, Jack's Boats and Trailers. I bet you know exactly where it's at, being that you kind of fish the area. If you've ever went down 19, you drove right by Wayman's shop right there. All right. Let's see here. So Suzanne says she enjoys watching everything that we do. Thank y'all so much for that. That is one thing I've kind of always been a little nervous about with the channel. We don't just do one thing consistently. When it's the Kelley's Country Life, this is our country life, without a doubt. There's something different going on every single day. So I appreciate the fact that y'all appreciate the, I've done lost the word.
Variety.
Yeah, variety. Great word. Thank you for backing me up there of the channel, because
Yes.
I can't just do one thing day in and day out. There's just no way. Too much going on around this place. So it's a hectic lifestyle, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Absolutely love it. And again, thank y'all come along for the journey here. We're gonna have an awesome time showing this place off. we're just getting started. We really are. I cannot wait until, like I said, there's animals and all the other adventures we're going to get in down the road. So Sharon says she's been trying to catch up on all the older videos. Maybe one of these days you'll get caught up. Not if I can help it. I'm trying to put a video out every single day. It's hard work and it's tough to do every single day. Every now and then I tend to try to skip Mondays, because sometimes the weekends you don't produce content. But I already have one lined up for tomorrow. So I'm going to do my best to outrun you, Miss Sharon. But maybe one day you'll catch up with us. I think we're at 300 and... I think I just edited 327th video today, if I remember correctly. So I am chugging along doing the best that I can to stay ahead of y'all and try to provide everybody something to watch. Cash says he's been splitting firewood like crazy. Really need to get a firewood processor splitter. Ooh, like the one that Ohio wood burner has. That thing is sweet. It'll literally pick the trees up, drive them in, cut them off, split them, and then conveyor belt out to a trailer. Amazing piece of equipment. Far more than what we need, but if you're splitting that much firewood, maybe you need to get one of those. So Lane says, can't wait to get your new shirt. Love the show. Thank you so much for ordering the shirt. We truly do appreciate it. We hope you enjoy them. We really do. We try to put some thought into this and really design what we think is a good logo for the property. Now we just need that oak tree to outlive us, so this can always be our logo.
Exactly.
We've tried to baby that tree as best we can and keep it around. All right. So Mr. Doug says he knows right where Jack's Boats and Trailers is. That's awesome. Yeah, Mr. Doug does need to get a signed shirt. That's without a doubt. If I was shipping them from here, I would put my horrible looking doctor signature on it without a doubt. They're shipping from the warehouse somewhere though, so sadly I can't sign it. But might have to get him that fishing trip that he's talking about right there. So A Outdoors says, if I were to have a tractor tire issue, how would I get it fixed? That's the awesome thing about the town that I used to live in. There is a small tire distributor there, W.R. Williams, if you're ever in Mayo, Florida. Those people are awesome. I still drive there and get all of our tires put on our vehicles. They have the best prices ever, and they do service calls. They will drive all the way over here with the truck, will fix a tractor tire without a doubt, which I can plug a tractor tire. They're not that high pressure, and you can use a regular plug kit. But if one comes off the rim or I need to get it changed out, that's the people I'm calling. They will come right over here with a truck, take care of it. I don't have to do anything, without a doubt. So W.R. Williams in Mayo, Florida, if you have tractor tire issues or want some vehicle tires. Tiny little town, but those people have the best prices bar none on tires and will take care of you. So Doug says we're doing great. Looking forward to 25,000 subscribers. I'm excited about that myself. We're going to do everything we can to keep plugging away, get 25, 50, 100. Who knows where this thing is going. I'm already excited and happy with where we've made it. Actually, we've only been in this little year and a half, year and some odd months. And I remember sitting down on her, or with her on the couch at our old house one night and asking, can I spend money that we didn't need to spend on a little bit of camera equipment? And I said, 12 months from now, if we can make it to 1,000 subscribers, I would consider the channel a success, and I'd keep plugging away at it. 1,000 was my goal. We've got to hit 12,000. Yes, I want to hit 25,000, as you're saying, 50, 100, whatever we can hit. Sky's the limit. If it stops right here, that's great. It's been an awesome ride. I'm still going to continue to make videos. That's the cool thing about all these videos we're making. I've always said it's going to be awesome one day when we're older to look back, assuming YouTube doesn't crash, and watch all these videos. It's going to be awesome to sit in that house when it's complete many months from now and look back and watch the progress.
Just a documentary.
Yeah. When you were younger, we all remember it. Everybody had picture albums.
Videos.
Well, no, they had picture albums on the coffee tables. That was every house you went into, stacks of just picture albums. Well, YouTube is our picture album. It really is. It's just a little more modern. We got all these video albums now. So I'm really looking forward to looking back and watching it. I wish I had started this thing when we first bought the property, when everything where we're sitting right now and what you're looking at behind me was growing up nasty brush and just old potato bed rows where they used to farm in 10-foot tall brush. I wish I had started recording then and showed how we've got to where we're at now. But again, we're still just scratching the surface. Got so many plans for this, so much more stuff that we're planning on doing. And we're going to keep documenting and recording it now without a doubt. So thank y'all so much for watching the journey. And Mr. Doug, again, Mr. Dog, Mr. Dog. If I could shake you, I would.
Stop.
Oh man, you're making me blush, Mr. Doug. Goodness gracious. I mean, thank you. I don't know what to say anymore other than thank you. I mean, you're such a kind, generous person.
Thank you so much.
So another donation from Mr. Doug. Thank you so much. Said made me hungry. Gonna go eat something yourself. Bless you both.
Good.
Bless you, Mr. Doug.
Yes,
thank you
thank
so much
you.
for your kindness, generosity, and I truly hope you were blessed for it without a doubt.
Yes.
Thank you for being
So
the,
nice.
the viewer, the friend, and the person that you are. We truly do
Yes.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, so Jimmy says got nowhere to go but up. Remember me saying that several months ago? That's exactly right. Mr. Jimmy has been a big supporter for a while now, and he has mentioned numerous times on, expecting the channel to blow up, expecting things to happen. And we're still a very small channel, no doubt, but we've had a big leap here lately, and we're going to keep plugging away until we have another leap and kind of get discovered again, and YouTube starts recommending us. YouTube, do it. So thank you, Mr. Jimmy, for all the support that you have. So Family Farm Homesteads 1,000 is your goal too. I hope you reach it. It's a good, solid number. It's an awesome number. It really is a good goal to hit. I mean, I don't know where to go from there. That 1,000 to me was more critical than anything else that we've hit. It was my goal. It made me feel good, and it showed. I mean, 1,000 people, that's a lot of people. If that many people are interested in your content, there's no reason to stop. Keep producing the content. Eventually you'll get discovered. That's what we're going to keep doing. Eventually YouTube will start plugging you and recommending you. You can't give up in this game for those of y'all that are doing it. You just absolutely can't give up. There's days that you want to. There's a lot of work into it, but don't stop. There is billions of people in this world. Somebody's interested in what you're doing, without a doubt. So keep plugging away at it. We're trying to catch up a few more comments. They are flying in all of a sudden. So Lena asked what kind of rocking chairs we're sitting in. These are GCI outdoor rocking chairs. Love them. They fold up. You can tote them anywhere. We actually have them in our Amazon store. Links in the description. And I think Academy Sports sells them too. Love these chairs. We've had them for a few months now. No problems. Our friend has them. I ain't seen a single one break yet. Other than a little bit of oil on the squeaky spot every now and then. It even has a sticker that says put oil here. They are awesome chairs. Love them. We'll continue to own these. So Bat Creek Cabin says you guys are so enjoyable to watch. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for that. I know you have been a constant viewer and commenter yourself. So we really appreciate people like you. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see. Doug says good night, and Cash says he can put him in timeout. Don't you dare, Cash. I'll put you in timeout. I've still got that delete moderator button right here, Cash. Don't tip me.
Yeah, Mr. Doug said, please don't shake me.
No, we appreciate Mr. Doug, and we want him on anytime he can. I know a lot of times he's working on Sunday nights, it seems like. So thank you so much
Yes,
for
we're glad
taking.
you could make it
Yeah,
here
very
tonight.
glad you can make it. Thank you for chatting with us. So Bert asked if you could do it again. Would you rather have a pole barn shop instead? Oh, shop right here. No, actually, I'm enjoying the metal shop. Once I got the roof insulated, it's nice. The reason I think I still prefer the metal shop, because I'm thinking about when we built it, this was the quickest thing that I could get up, and at the time we had saved a bunch of money. I'd worked a ton of overtime at the mill and been saving quite a bit of time, and I wanted the quickest shop that I could get up. They literally put the shop up in one day, minus the concrete slab, of course. It had to get put up and cured. And it's a very strong shop. If I remember correctly, I think it's rated 150 mile an hour. This thing didn't budge. I mean, it shook around in the tornado. It didn't blow down. We didn't lose a piece of tin or nothing. So at the moment, I really appreciate the openness of the shop. I love the huge 12 by 12 roll-up doors that come with. I'm satisfied with it. If I were going to build a shop, I would without a doubt do a pole barn shop, because pole barns are relatively easy to erect. They're easy to close in and build. That would be much easier on me. So if I had to do it again, I would do pole barn if I knew I was going to build and try to save the money. Otherwise, nope, I'm very happy with the metal shop as is. It should last forever. Termites aren't going to eat it. It's not really going to rot. Everything about it is great, other than the fact that metal does get hot, so you do have to throw some insulation up on it. But very happy with it as is. So Charles says he found me by searching elevated deer stand construction. Well, a lot of people, actually that's been one of the more popular videos on the channel, or yeah, videos plural. I have multiple ones on that deer blind down there, aka Cash's bedroom, and a lot of people have watched for that. And I remember being excited about that, telling her, she was like, "You crazy? You don't spend that much money on a deer stand?" Well, it has attracted a lot of viewers such as Charles, so I don't regret building the deer stand.
And it is
at all.
very nice.
It is very nice. Cash is going to enjoy his room.
Yes.
And I have something awesome, something so awesome to show y'all this week that may even change the deer stand future.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yep. I'm not going to spill the beans anymore. Well, let's just say the deer stand might get a ton more comfortable, and I mean a ton more. Yeah, I'm gonna let her think on that for a little bit. I'm gonna let y'all think on that for a little bit. We got a pretty cool video coming this week.
A window unit in it. Oh gosh.
She might have just nailed it, and I'll show y'all why I might be able to do that. So yeah. So Jade,
I know.
yeah, now you know.
Okay.
So Jade asked, "Did I do any turkey hunting this year?" I hate to admit it, I didn't. I didn't at all, and I heard them gobbling. I even seen them strutting that day that I was up on the roof when the ladder got knocked down by the armadillo.
The armadillo?
Yeah, that's what everybody else is saying. The armadillo knocked the ladder down. So that's what happened. But literally the day I was stranded on the roof for a little while, I was watching a tom in that pasture right there strutting around in front of a bunch of ladies, and I was just like, this can't be happening. I've been so obsessed with getting the house done, taking care of the property, storm shelter, everything else. I didn't really allow myself to go turkey hunting, and I should have, because that's the best tasting meat, bar none, in the wild. Should have went. Should have went. All right, so James says good night. Been enjoying the channel, and Josie said just popped on. Glad to see Bullet in his chair. Yep, he's back there just waiting for supper, waiting to get fed. Speaking of, we're probably about to head off to supper for ourselves here. We'll show that off in just a minute. I'll answer a few more of these questions, and then we'll kind of show you what we've been cooking and wrap this thing up. So, Chance asked, how did I get the tractor bucket out of the house after building it in? Well, luckily it was on furniture dollies, but the concrete drops that much everywhere around where I was at. So I went up dragging it out the door. It fell off the dolly. Now keep in mind, this thing weighs 200-300 pounds empty. Then it's full of 150-200 pounds worth of tools. I had to empty it out the tools, barely get it lifted up, get back on the dolly, go to try to move it out the door again, fell off the other dolly. And this is at the end of a long day of work.
I can just hear you now.
I was tired. And I still had to film the outro after that. And I wasn't happy, but it was my fault. I built it in. But I eventually got it out, dragging it, dropping it, unloading it, and I got it on the porch where it will always go now because I'm not enclosing the porch. But I got it out of there. I promise you, if I had to tear the wall down, I'm getting my tractor bucket out of there one way or another. I'll put the wall back. But yes, I got it out of there. Let's see here. Yes, sir, Cash said that's my room. All right, we're going to put you out there, and I'm trying to make it more comfortable for you, Mr. Cash. So Carolyn asked, did I figure out what you was asking on the wall? You were the one I believe was asking about blocking. Yes, we will do blocking on this wall like we did all the other ones for one strength, and every 4 feet. So I'm going to have to do 4 foot, 8 foot, and 12 foot on that big wall. We'll have to do that blocking. So every time I put a 4x8 sheet of OSB, I can nail all the way around the edges per code. So that'll be coming up this week as well. I think that's what you were asking. So hopefully I answered your question okay there. So GFPF fan says, can't find the Everglades seasoning. I'm pretty sure Amazon sells it. Our local Walmart sells it. We've seen it at Winn-Dixie.
I've seen it at every single store.
Yeah, most grocery stores down south has it. Now it's a down south seasoning. Been using it for, my goodness, 10, 12, 15 years. There's another huge YouTube channel that uses it. You'll see Blue Game, Deer Meat for Dinner. They've been promoting it forever, but heck, I've been using it before they did. Some people I used to work with recommended it. But try Amazon. All these southern typical grocery stores has Everglades seasoning. Get the original. Excellent on vegetables. I don't really like original on meat, but awesome for vegetables. So Family Farm Homestead says, found us with firewood splitting videos. I definitely need to do some more of those. Thank you for finding us. And have a great piece of property, says one comment. Thank you so much for that. We really do feel absolutely blessed to have found this. The way that we did, how we got it, it was meant to be for us, no doubt. So thank y'all so much for that. So Donald says he'll take the storm shelter after I get done with it this week, sorry, I had a bug. You'll really want the storm shutter. We're about to fancy it up. Yes, we are. So Cash says Mr. Doug should be a special guest on a video and put him to work. Well, that's not what you do with a special guest. I ain't gonna put Mr. Doug to work. He needs to sit back in one of these rocking chairs and relax. So Stanley asked what part of Florida we live in. We're in north central Florida, up near Tallahassee, the state capital there, if you're familiar with that area. We're kind of halfway in between the coast and the Georgia line is the best way to describe it. We literally live out in the middle of nowhere, just the way I like it. Without a doubt, the way I like it. So GFPF says, I'm in West Virginia, sort of a southerner. Nah, I don't know that I can call that southern. You start getting into South Carolina and on down, we'll call you southern. You're borderline there. You're borderline there. But you be whatever you want to be. So Bill says, Tony Shashery's guy, personally, hey, we have some of that stuff as well. We do like it. And Andy says you got to jump off. Good night, all. So I think what we're going to do is grab the camera. We're going to wrap this up ourselves. Looks like we've been chatting almost an hour and 20 minutes. Wow. Yeah. We're going to show this food off that Tiffany has been cooking for us. Thank you so much for that. And like I said, kind of wrap this thing up. Let's see here. So Logan says he's been living in an apartment the last year. He just bought his first house, big enough to have a garden and everything. Awesome, Logan. Very excited for you. Yes. Enjoy, making that house your home. And that's really what it's all about. That's what we're doing with this property. I'm enjoying that so much. So Sharon says, hope you have a great week. Happy birthday, Tiffany. Thank you so much for that. And hey, North Carolina is a southerner. I said Carolinas. I said I don't know about that West Virginia thing. I think West Virginia is still southern. Yeah, we'll include it. But Carolinas, absolutely. Barbecue sauce and everything else. All right, so it looks like a lot of people are jumping off. So before we get too many of you going, let me grab this camera and show this fine cooking that we're about to receive. All right, so got nice crispy bacon on these just like they're supposed to be. They're glazed with that brown sugar, chili powder, and all that seasoning. They are so good. And those chicken chunks inside will be so moist because that bacon has kept them that way. Woo, that looks good. And then over here we've got the sauteed okra, onions, and all the seasonings there. So we are about to eat, y'all. We are about to enjoy this. So a few more happy birthday Tiffany's.
Thank you.
Yep. And a few God blesses there. God bless y'all as well. I think we're going to wrap this thing up after she gets done doing. What you doing?
I'll just make sure one of those sticks didn't fall down here.
Oh yeah, we don't want little man here to grab too much stuff. He is definitely checking for crumbs. So I think we're going to wrap this thing up, y'all. Thank y'all so much for chatting with us tonight. We have truly appreciated it. Thank y'all so much for the donations, for the support, for the comments, for watching the videos this week the way that y'all have. We got a lot more coming up. We truly do appreciate everything. I mean, thank y'all so much for taking time out of your day to watch us. That really means a lot for the live streams. It's one thing to watch a video that pops up whenever you feel like it, but to dedicate every Sunday afternoon of your time to watch us, it means a lot. It does not go unnoticed. So thank y'all so much for that. We see a lot of people signing off, a lot of people wishing you happy birthday.
Thank y'all.
So happy birthday to her. Hopefully she enjoys it this week, and we'll catch y'all on the next live stream. Thank y'all for watching.